reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense has the football first here today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. The short completion with the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Salim. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. So, Purdue's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that one.
You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to run. It's Maccabee. And the Boilermakers pick up enough to get a first down there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Simmons. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. Backed up at the 15. Looking for some space. It's Maccabee. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Purdue has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Contact as he threw it. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Boilermakers look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a gap. It's Barnaby. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down? And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Surprised it didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. In the clear at the 25. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Conrad now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the single back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This offense is still clicking. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they touch the middle there, but get nothing. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's right. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. QB decides to keep it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, the Rebels.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Ole Miss, 20.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the catch. It's Tuttle. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Boilermakers pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack. The Boilermakers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts.
And it's a sack. The two-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further.
Purdue 31, Ole Miss 26.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it in the third quarter. Purdue has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception and put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And a first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about this call? Unbelievable job here by this quarterback. You know, the running backs had a monster day. It's a perfect time to surprise the defense, keep it himself, and pick up the yards you need.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Purdue. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Grinding away with their running game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking for a late, deep throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Trying to run it, it's Lacey. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Watson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially...
And here comes a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. But the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? The course of the sideline steps out after a short game. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, that's called delivering when it really counts. You're talking about a playoff game. This offense does everything that they needed. The quarterback with a hot hand makes a perfect throw to give the offense the lead. You should go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game late in the ball game.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.